You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating.
Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Well, the masks. There's talk of the masks returning. Train. What do you think about that?
I know what. I went over the weekend. I was grocery shopping. Went to my Summer's Worth Market Basket. Noticed that all the workers had the masks on.
Yeah.
And then it made me look up and kind of look around to the other shoppers. And I would say close to 20% of people were masked, and I just kind of it set me back. I went, "What is this? Pre-vaccination situation?" Which again, I never really had that. When I went to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you're on the airplane in the airports. Everybody's got a mask up.
Yeah.
So I had no problem with that, but it just seems like I thought this was over.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
it's coming back.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be over.
When you turn on the news, there is talk of the mask mandates coming back. I heard somebody say on the news last night, whether you're vaccinated or not, that's what her opinion was. And I didn't know. I didn't catch her title or her name, but that's what she was saying. Even if you're vaccinated, I don't know enough about it. That's the problem with all this, is that people say, oh, this and this and this and this and this. And we thought we had an expert on the whole thing, right? We thought we had Dr. Fauci. And even he's controversial now these days, right?
Yeah. No, I know.
What about Ben? We got Ben.
Yeah, I know.
In New Hampshire.
We got to get him on the phone. A couple of weeks ago, Dr. Fauci said that, even if you're one of the breakthrough infections, which is a fully vaccinated person that gets COVID, he said, really, you're not going to have the viral, I don't know, whatever
variant.
the word, the viral load or whatever to infect others. I heard him say that like 2 weeks ago. Then I look up Market Basket. I felt bad. It was early in the morning. So maybe like the demographic was older and there's people more, care about not getting, they want to be more careful. So, but boy, there was just masks everywhere. It just seems like we're not out. I thought we were out. Just when we think we're out, we're back in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is this troubling you, Train?
Yes.
Is this troubling you?
It just feels like, at this point now, because really, we started hearing about COVID in 2019, late 2019, and it just seems like it's something we're going to have to live with forever.
Yeah.
I don't know if a year and a half equals forever, but it just seems like it's just gone on forever.
Yeah. I do not think that we're going to be out of this for a long time. I think that it's blown way up. There were things that happened during the pandemic that I never thought would happen. I never thought that we would see people hoarding toilet paper. I never thought I would walk down the aisle and see the entire shelf gone. No tissues, no toilet paper, no paper towels, nothing.
Yeah.
That's just so strange.
Yeah, hopefully, you never can say never, but hopefully we don't see that again, because that was really troubling. Yeah.
I know.
We had to have connections on the inside.
We did. I know. Thank you, Ed.
I know.
Speaking of Ed, we got Ed Bread coming up and
all
Gloria
right.
Gaynor on the way on the Shark. We'll survive.
You got a couple Singapore slings in you?
Yeah,
maybe a couple
right.
Mai Tais. Oh, scorpion bowls. Let's fire it up.
What my mother used to drink, Suffering. What were those?
Oh yeah,
the Suffering. B words.
Yeah. Yeah, those are very good too. Very much the same vein.
Yeah, thank goodness I never saw my mother up there on stage. I was
belt nuts and Gloria Gaynor.
That might be a new low for some people
on a Friday night.
Yeah. Anywho, so are you watching any of the Olympics?
Yeah, I have been. Of course, it's just sad. The big breaking news thing overnight. Simone Biles withdrawing from the all around. I think she's just shutting it down for the Olympics to focus on her mental health. Which the poor girl, she is the face of the Olympics. The thing is, I've been watching a ton of it. They've got great coverage. There's like 5 different channels that'll show all sorts of different events, and her commercials are like every other commercial. I'm getting to be like that the kid underneath the blanket This is leave Britney alone.
Oh.
I'm like that with Simone now because it's just like, I mean, I don't know. They've had, these commercials all in the pipeline for
It's enormous pressure.
Can't they make, I got to think, can't they just make a switch and have go to like a generic commercial instead of putting her face, everywhere? The poor thing. I don't know. I hope that she bounces back. She's, the greatest gymnast I've ever seen. I've always been a big fan. I just hope that she gets through everything okay.
I was reading an article about her on one of our sites, Seacoast Current maybe, and it said how, she just feels the pressure. It's so much pressure. And one of her coaches said that they should have prepared her a little bit better for the pressures of going to the Olympics.
Yeah. It's probably, her focus was just always been on just, different routines and things. And now I guess she's probably, it's got to happen when you see yourself absolutely everywhere and you're, the number one representative of the Olympics as far as like, who do you think of when you think of the 2020 Summer Games? She's the superstar.
She absolutely is. Yeah. It happens in Hollywood too, I think, when people are, given enormous pressure. Like, how many child stars do you know that have grown up to be messed up adults?
Oh yeah.
So many. There's so many of them.
Yeah, on that Whitney Houston documentary that they have, she was given a crown, and crowns are heavy. That's pretty well said,
Yeah.
Also, Katie Ledecky, man, she is the golden girl. Katie Ledecky, swimmer. She won her 6th Olympic gold in the 1,500 meters. 6 Olympic golds. She's got all the championships, all the golds. So congratulations. Only 24 years of age, Katie Ledecky.
Oh, my goodness.
6th Olympic gold just over the last few hours here.
That is amazing. And check out the story about Jessica Parato's family. They are super proud, over the moon about her silver medal. Check it out right there on the Shark app.
Here's what's trending on SeacoastCurrent.com.
What's trending, all powered by LDI Solutions, online at LDISolutions.com. Here's what's happening. Governor Sununu says vaccinations will beat COVID-19, not mask mandates. Jessica Parato's family, quote, over the moon at her medal at the Olympics. And 5 York residents escaped a fire thanks to working smoke detectors. Download the Seacoast Current app for details on those stories and more. Be current. Stay current at SeacoastCurrent.com. Shark Sports and Weather coming up next.
Dogs could hear that one.
You got to just put your voice underneath your tongue. That's how you do a Michael McDonald impression. Put your voice underneath your tongue.
Here's his brain strain. Yeah, that does work under the tongue. It's a great question that you need to solve now. Yeah, under the tongue. That's great.
Anyway, yeah, it is time now for the brain strain at 7:10. Remember, Shark in the Park, perfect weather, and we could not be happier about it. 6 to 8 tonight, Henry Law Park in Dover. We're giving away Hall & Oates tickets tonight between 6 and 8. Somebody is going to win a pair of those tickets. And right now, we have another pair of great tickets for you to give away.
What a show this is. It's sold out already. One Night of Queen. This is Wednesday, the 11th of August, the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, right there at the Casino Ballroom. One Night of Queen, Gary Mullen and the works. So here you go. It's a New Englander question. It's amazing the peculiar behaviors of these New England families. 18% of New England families, well, they hide some of their money in this strange place.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is this? 18% of New England families hide some of their money in this very strange place. Where are they hiding the money?
I mean, we got to be talking about older people. And when I mean old, I mean old. Because first of all, money, that's becoming old fashioned in and of itself. And then this hiding place. I mean, come on now. 877-45-SHARK. Give it a shot. And what do they win again?
Yeah, One Night of Queen. It's a sold-out show Wednesday, August 11th at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. One Night of Queen, August 11th.
877-457-4275. Good luck. All wrapped up, and now Lenny is famous for it as well.
Yeah, you bite on it. There's a tube or something that goes in your mouth. You sing through the tube into the microphone. It's the strangest thing.
Very cool. Yeah. Very cool. 7:25. It's It's the Brain Strain with Sarah and A-Train.
All right, we've got a pair of tickets for One Night of Queen. It's a sold-out show at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. This is Wednesday, August 11th, and here we go, those peculiar New Englanders. 18% of New England families, so they hide some of their money in the strangest place. Where are they hiding their money? What are we talking about?
877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Good morning. What's your guess?
The freezer?
It is in the freezer.
Wow.
Talk about the cold, hard cash. They got it in the freezer.
That is absolutely correct.
That's where my father used to keep it.
Oh, my God.
okay.
That's so weird, isn't it?
Interesting.
What's your name?
Patty Scheckler.
Hey, congratulations, Patty Scheckler. You're going to see One Night of Queen at the casino.
Yeah, what a great show that's going to be. Gary Mullen in the works. This is interesting because it's kind of an old school thing. I almost wonder if, back in the day, Depression era,
Yeah.
you get the money, cash, the paper, and are they afraid of moths? Were they afraid that the moths were going to eat the money? Or mice maybe would eat the money?
Yeah,
and they would keep it free from rodents?
Maybe. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I would say.
It sounds like it's an old school thing. Everybody that called in said that, their grandparents did it. There was always like their extra cash stash was in the old freezer.
Yeah. It reminds me of the story that I think I told you once about my dad burying money in the backyard.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh. My father died when I was very young. I was 9 when he died. And there were always rumors. My mother swore that there was cash buried in the backyard. We had 4 acres in Hollis. Okay, so my mom sent me out there with my older brother and said, hey, go and find the money. Because I spent a lot of time with my dad, and she thought that I must know.
Okay. Maybe
where the money is.
With him where you made one of those deposits.
Yeah, I'm like, Ma, I have no idea. I don't know where Dad buried the money. I don't know. Well, go out with your brother and just look around. I'm like, okay. Finally, after the 4th hole that my brother dug, he looked up at me and he's like, you don't know where it is, do you? No, I don't. I just want to go in and pet the German Shepherd. Yeah, but they used to hide it all over the place.
Yeah.
That rodent theory, I think you're on to something.
Yeah, I wonder if
there.
that's it. Just protected from moths and rats.
Yeah. I wonder if anybody else does that.
I don't know. I mean, it's pretty quick to have it on hand, pop into the kitchen and you got it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, Stevie Winwood, Casey and the Sunshine Band, all coming up next on the Shark. The morning show with Sarah and A-Train. A-Train tracking celebrities. What's going on in Hollywood?
Well, the old Britney Spears conservator case just keeps on firing up. Looks like it's Britney versus Jamie now. Her sister Jamie.
Oh, yeah, she was not happy with Jamie a little while ago.
Yeah, I guess Britney's mom siding with Britney as far as Jamie being removed from the conservatorship. And the latest denial comes from Jamie Lynn, denying that Britney bought her a condominium, which was a big part of that court case. I tell you, every day they turn the page and on we go with more and more stories and hearsay and this, that, and the other thing. But unbelievable, apparently, it's Britney and her mom. I just hope that it gets straightened out. That might be something that never gets straightened out.
I know. Don't you think, I don't know. I'm not in their shoes, so I can't exactly understand what's going on, and nobody can, I don't think, until we walk in their shoes. But don't you think they would just drop it? Like one side or the other? Just
so you wouldn't be at the headlines of the tabloids each and every day.
Right.
Yeah, just to have your family name,
right?
Like that. Just to have the lawyers hash it out.
Just have your family. Period.
Yep.
To have a relationship with, a family is, they stick with you until you die. Friends come and go, but if you're blood, you go to the end. And at the end, that's all that matters, So I can't imagine being in her shoes.
Yeah, just a sad story that's just not going away anytime soon.
Yeah, poor Brit.
We're obsessed with the Jeopardy. Love that LeVar Burton is hosting. He's doing a great job.
Have you watched him?
Yeah.
He's nervous.
Oh, is he? Oh, I guess I saw a good stretch. Wow. I saw like a 10-minute stretch. He looked like he had it down. What it was, one thing that people are talking about, and I didn't realize this because the joke is, somebody will be standing there and they'll have minus $1 million.
Yes.
The actual lowest score of all time was just recorded on LeVar Burton's first episode. A guy, Patrick Pierce, on Monday had a minus -7,400. I would think that wouldn't be that bad, but -7,400.
That's the lowest?
Breaks the lowest record for the lowest score since 2015. That's been going on since about 6 years.
Oh.
And -7,400, the worst ever. Which, I mean, I'm sure somebody's out there saying, I can do worse than that.
Yeah, right. I could probably do worse than that. Last night, Barb was the middle contestant on last night's show, and she was from Beverly.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, the magical land of 102.1.
I know. She came very, very close to winning last night. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So congratulations on your almost win, but you get a package of a leave, Barb.
That's right. Do they do the rice-a-roni anymore?
No, I think it's a leave now. Cool and the Gang coming up next on The Shark.
And your two players, Sarah and A-Train.
Woo! Thank you, everybody. Love. Who are you? I'm having fun with this theme this week. We've got Jeopardy. July. Finishing up July with Jeopardy. These are hosts, super famous hosts of the game show that everyone loves. I know it's a game show within a game show. Jeopardy July, and on we go. This is, I'm just going to come right out and say she's 64 years of age. She is the first woman to ever host Jeopardy.
Oh, it's what's-her-face. It's the one Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. She's also hosted that before. Katie, is it Katie? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Katie.
Almost sounds like what you get your coffee out of every morning. Almost.
Oh, Katie Couric. That's right.
Yeah.
Katie
Couric. I didn't realize this. She won a Peabody Award for confronting colon cancer. I remember when she had that piece confronting colon cancer, and of course all the screenings, people started getting screenings because she went through the process right there on that, and she won a very prestigious award for that program.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Wow.
Kind of a neat story, I always thought. But yeah, the first woman to ever head up a news show there on CBS Evening News and Jeopardy.
I really like her. I really liked her on Jeopardy. I thought she did really, really well. So, yeah, good one. All right. It is this woman's birthday today. She was born upon this day, July 28th, 1947. So she turned 74 years old today. She is primarily an actress, but she's also an activist.
Ooh.
She kind of shaped my childhood a little bit, I gotta say. She was on one of the most iconic shows there ever was on television. I want to say it was on CBS, and I definitely want to say it could never be made today. There was a spin-off of the original show that she was on that didn't get too far. It was very short-lived. She's been an activist for and a spokesperson for the Christian Children's Fund. Every time those commercials came on the radio or the television, they made you cry.
Is that it's not Sally Struthers?
Sally Struthers! Happy birthday!
Gloria. That's right. She did have her own spinoff, Gloria.
Yep, she did, the little Goyle. And we love her around here because every year she performs at the Agunquit Playhouse.
Yeah. She's been inside the Shark Tank here. Yep.
Yeah. She did the whole radio tour. Yeah.
Super friendly.
Yeah. Oh, she is. Yep. She knew how to take a selfie before anybody else. Because I've got a picture somewhere with her. And she's like, you got to put the camera up, sweetheart. Put the camera up.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm learning something from Gloria. Oh, happy birthday, Sally. We love you. Billy Ocean coming up next on The Shark.
Third, that is coming up on Tuesday. Wellfleet is the band. The boat is the Isles Shoals Steam Show Company, M.V. Thomas Layton.
If you want to go, you really should, because you never know what we're going to give away. Oh, not only are you going to have amazing live music from Wellfleet, but you are also going to get prizes and a beautiful cruise aboard the M.V. Thomas Layton.
A 3-hour tour. It's always a lot of fun. Captain Jeremy taking us out to the shoals. It's nice and calm. Of course, he comes up with all these places. We end up all over the place. We'll end up maybe in Great Bay. It's always a fun time.
It is always fun, and it's going to be, I'm sure it'll be beautiful weather this coming Tuesday night. So if you want to go, 877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. The boat leaves out of Portsmouth And it's right there at the Salt Piles. If you don't know where it is, it's really easy to get to. So, and it's always a really good time. So call now, and we've got your tickets for you.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got the Workday Kickoff coming up next. 3 hours of continuous classic hits, commercial free.